And so Shannon Sharpe is safe, people. He is safe. The little snow bunny done dropped the case, alright? Or at least they may have settled behind the scenes, alright? So $50 million lawsuit accusing Shannon Sharpe of sexual assault to be dismissed with prejudice. Tony Busby has put out a message. Let's see what he got to say right here. So Tony Busby saying right here, Jane Doe versus Shannon Sharpe on April 20th, 2025. The Busby law firm filed a complaint in Nevada making several allegations against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of our client. Both sides acknowledge a long-term consensual and tumultuous relationship after protracted and respectful negotiations. I'm pleased to announce that we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. All matters have been addressed satisfactorily and the matter is closed. The lawsuit will thus be dismissed with prejudice. That means they can't file it again, and everyone now will read between the lines and figure out what the fuck happened. All right. So they saying it was all consensual. We all knew that. We all seen that, and it was really embarrassing to see the things that the lady was saying to Shannon Sharpe, because now we know that he into race play. Now we know. But to be honest, is it really surprising? Is it really surprising? We seen Shannon freaky ass takes on Nightcap. We know how that man gets down. We know how the hell he get down. Look at You know he a nasty nigga. You look like he say, I'm a nasty nigga. That lingo's within his repertoire. I'm a nasty nigga. You could tell. You could tell. But okay, people saying things like this. I like Shannon Sharpe, but let's be honest, he settled. He got finessed by a 20-year-old. I hate to see it. Robert Little over there from BSO says, you know the deal. NDA dismissed with prejudice. No word on how much cash, if any, was exchanged. According to the statement, she partially retracts her accusations against Shannon. Everyone is moving on. But some people in the Shade Room comment section, they saying some different things. All right, let's read a couple things. They say, so they just wanted to ruin his reputation. Basically, that's the purpose of going bringing it out to the public when they don't get the money that they want from it. All right, Black Queens forever, no money's never. So he paid that girl, got it. The damage is done. His views went down. He off ESPN TV and his popularity diminished. We gotta come back to that because I don't know. And he's still not gonna leave them snow bunnies alone. Shaking my head. True. Y'all celebrating like he was vindicated. He paid a settlement to make it go away. So what he settled and got finessed by a little girl, hate to see it. Should have settled up front of this was gonna be the case because now his reputation has taken a significant hit. Happy for him because that would have been a tough case. The check cleared, case closed. Monique told him to settle down with a nice woman his age, but no, he had to go and get a 19-year-old Purdue chicken. So he sat out of court. She still got paid. Now go sit back in your interview chair and leave them YGs alone. A win is a win, so learn from this 100. So basically, all people saying, but did he fall off? They saying he fell off. I don't think Shannon fell off once, and also I think his core audience don't really care. Right now, if you guys are seeing a dip in views of his channel, it is not any sports season that is really relevant. The sports that bring the money, the big money in, especially to black analysts, those sports are not in season right now. Football is over right now, and basketball is over right now. Shannon and Ocho was on a vacation for a good little minute, probably like 3 weeks on Nightcap, so of course the views dipped when it came to that situation. When it came to Club Shay Shay, the views were doing pretty good until the guests weren't that good. So my guess is when the football season come back, Shannon will do what he's supposed to do once again. He'll be fine. Now what's going to happen on ESPN though? Is he going to go back up there and get that job again? Who knows, because some of the things that were being said, they're interesting, you know? This message right here says, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're funking me, all right? While you're smashing me. That's from Gabriella Zuniga in a text message to Shannon Sharpe, October 7th, 2023. Then she also messaged him, I know you miss his big juicy ass. $25K for each cheek. And this came from her on January 1st, 2025. Now remember, the lawsuit said that the last time that he assaulted her was in January. And that is a day before this message was sent. So this lawsuit filed by Gabriella Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed. In her effort to extract a large financial settlement, Ms. Zuniga presented Mr. Sharpe with a secretly recorded video of a consensual sexual encounter. We believe the video has been heavily edited and taken entirely out of context, crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. Ms. Zuniga has refused to provide a copy of the full, unedited version of the recording to Mr. Sharpe's legal team. To set the record, we are releasing several of Ms. Zuniga's own explicit text messages to Mr. Sharpe that clearly indicate the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific graphic requests. Contrary to the allegations she makes in her lawsuit, consensual sex continued until January 2nd, 2025, the day after she asked for $25K per cheek. As quoted above from her text message to Mr. Sharpe, there are other examples of text from Ms. Zuniga. For example, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I could do whatever I want to me. I guess it meant you. So that came from her on November 23rd, 2023. I want to put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you. She sent that to him January 12th, 2024. That's my daddy funk. I want you to put a big black baby in me. She sent that to him August 6th, 2024. Then she says, you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Really embarrassing for the company. So it would have to be a really showcase of ESPN's understanding of the culture right now. I know it's Disney, and Disney doesn't want to be attached to certain things. But if ESPN understands the cultural climate and how people are slowly transitioning away from the PC bullshit, because now we're seeing through all the BS when it comes to these lawsuits. We're not like we were 4 years ago when someone gets sued or accused, we automatically think they're guilty. Now we understand nuance, and the audience had to grow quickly because we were just hit with a bunch of haymakers of lawsuits that we had to figure shit out, because everyone can't be telling the truth, especially when we see obvious lies, obvious money grabs. So the audience has grown, and ESPN will have to make that decision. Is the ratings that bad that you need him back up there, or are they gonna just thug it out and say, hey, we got this next season, we got TNT coming over here, we don't need Shannon if he's gonna bring that energy. Shannon has to think on his own too. How will you move in the future? Will you continue to put yourself in this situation? That's one thing that's yours too. Someone say he's still gonna be dealing with snow bunnies. The man can do what he wants to, man. I ain't gonna sit there and try to police that man's penis. He can do what the fuck he wanna do with his penis, but I just hope he'll make better decisions, especially when it comes to how young the chick is, because obviously a lot of times them ladies only see one possible end game, and that's leaving there with something. They're trying to leave there with something, especially when they know it's not gonna be no true committed relationship. They're gonna try to leave with something, my boy. So you gotta be on your P's and Q's and make sure you don't get set the fuck up like you just got did, my boy. That was crazy. The whole situation, she lined that man up. And I still believe allegedly that she talked to Tony Busby after they first little breakup and set up how she was going to actually record the situation where he was allegedly assaulting her. When they had the video, and when the video that he said he didn't want to read, he didn't want to watch or some shit like that. It was some video where he was saying that I'm not gonna watch the video because this video is completely out of context, because they were being really rough with each other. Because I think they was into all that, you know, that dominatrix shit or whatever you want to call it, all that role play, smacking on the ass with extra weapons and stuff, all that extra stuff, that freaky deaky shit. He was into all that, man. So embarrassing as hell. But we will see the decision that ESPN makes. Nightcap, Club Shay Shay, they will be okay. They will be okay. Independent media gives people like this the ability to build their own fan base where they are able to bounce back from these type of things, as long as they're not saying anything crazy on their platforms, doing anything crazy on their platforms. A situation like this that really has so much nuance is not going to ruin a relationship with the people that love this content. And that's a lot of people that were viewing Nightcap and Club Shay Shay, man. So I know that boy happy as hell. I know you happy as hell, but yo, y'all gotta let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.